nice French accent on all your impressions, the same way you put, like, an Australian accent on all your accents.
Want some deal with a French shit. That was a fuzz.
No, that was definitely a spider.
Really?
Don't you ever disrespect me like that in my fucking home. Tell me what a fuzz was compared to a spider.
It looked like a fuzz.
It did look like a fuzz, but you have glasses on, so I don't know what to even say for your sake. It's clearly a spider if you were able to articulate with your vision.
That's fine.
If you had any visual acuity.
The spiders above our door at work are terrifying.
Yeah, I don't like that.
They're this big.
Ooh.
Dude, they're like the size of fucking quarters.
I meant to send Bonk up there to clean him out before he left.
Yeah, no, he didn't do that.
That was my plan.
Real asshole.
Real piece of shit.
Real piece of work, this one.
I tell you. Ooh, this is nice.
What, did you turn your own mic up in your...
Yeah,
This is
I turned it up. This is nice.
I love my voice.
I love the sound of my own voice.
So soothing.
Dear God. Gentlemen, what are we up to? Stoned Apes, episode what?
29.
29.
29. Big 29.
Next episode's 30.
What's after that?
31.
Get the fuck out of here.
32.
The only thing funnier than 24? 25.
SpongeBob's a great show.
It
really is.
It's
Really
a fucking
is.
hit factory for 2 years.
Oh yeah. No, I mean it was solid. It was
But I'm saying
yeah.
I didn't realize how much of the good shit is condensed.
Oh, so early.
Yeah.
I watched so many reruns. I can't even
Mhm.
imagine it. Like as an adult now.
I've been running through Ed, and Eddie again.
I'm
so
almost
good.
done, yeah.
So good.
I
It's
think when I'm
fucking-
done with that, me and my sister are going to do My Hero.
Oh, really?
Ed and Eddie, I didn't realize uses such like experimental fucking crazy
Yeah.
camera angles.
By
and,
the end
like-
of it,
dude, just the editing and like the cuts of like shit in the foreground while shit in the background's going on. The colors are all weird.
It's a really good show.
yeah.
It's
But I was saying,
And,
like,
like,
I was
well
like
done or
experimental though,
Yeah.
in, like what they're doing.
it's so
It's like-
weird. Yeah.
And it hits that nice line where it's like, it's not just experimental and sucks, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, good for them for trying. It's like, no, they made it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The colors aren't consistent.
But again,
No,
it works.
but it's good.
Yeah.
It's tremendous. Yeah. No, it's so good.
That was just a golden era.
Oh, my,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
You know what's funny? I watch these shows now, and then I'm like, this is probably because as a kid, I remember watching them and just being like normal and just being like, all right, yeah, this is great. But then like watching them now, I'm like, this is probably what my parents were thinking when they were watching me watch it. When it's like, this is fucking weird, man. What's up with this? Like,
Oh,
what
I
the
know my
fuck are
mom
you
had
watching?
that
Yeah.
thought a lot. I remember Adventures of Billy and Mandy. She
Oh.
always walked in on the
The worst
episode,
time.
specifically with this one, though. Do you remember the episode of that show when he was wearing the tangerines on his head and be like, destroy us all? And would repeat that like a million times?
Yeah.
She always walked in during that scene. And she was like, what is this?
Why are you watching this?
Just like a skeleton, like a Grim Reaper and two kids, and
Yeah.
destroy us all. Tangerines taped to his head. Like, I know she definitely felt that.
I know
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah,
of
our
kids that
era
weren't
was
even
sick.
allowed to watch SpongeBob.
Christian at work.
Yeah. He wasn't allowed. He wasn't allowed to watch Cartoon Network as a
He
kid.
doesn't have any references.
Nothing.
It's sad.
I bring up shit and he's like, "Oh, I didn't like that." And I go, "You didn't like it?" And he goes,
goes, "Well-
"Well, I wasn't able to watch it." So I was like, "What'd you watch?" He goes, "Like Dragon Tales and like Channel 11."
Cyber Chase.
Yeah, Cyber Chase.
Which is
I mean,
fine.
don't get me wrong, like,
Yeah,
I
I
watched,
remember-
that
It's
was
got
in
its
the
time and place.
rotation, like,
I
when
remember
I was a
watching
kid and
that.
everything.
Got its
Yeah,
time
yeah,
and place.
Yeah.
And then I turned 6.
Oof, yeah,
Upgrade.
I mean, you didn't even go to Disney Channel. You just stayed on fucking
I
11.
think he was able to watch Disney Channel.
I mean,
You didn't even get into the Yu-Gi-Oh lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
No Ninja
I
Turtles.
remember being a kid and watching I'd be in my room and Adult Swim would come on and I'd be like, "All right, it's a good time now." I'd be watching like Space Ghost Coast to Coast and that fucking I can't remember his name, but like the praying mantis guy would do like a stand-up special and he would just be swearing on there. And I remember like my mom walking in and being like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "I don't know, it's funny though, isn't it?" And she's like, "You can't watch this." Just being pissed off. Can't watch Adult Swim anymore.
No, I remember Roni Kenshin coming out at like 10
Still can't
o'clock.
watch Adult Swim.
And it was like 10 o'clock was like the bedtime. So I'd have to like go find like a TV, like wherever the fuck my parents weren't and like
Yeah.
try to watch a whole ass episode before they found me and like send my ass to bed.
Yeah.
That one wasn't part of my rotation, but I definitely watched like the first couple episodes at that time, because when I watch it now, I have like nostalgia for when he unpackages the big sword. I'm like, oh, I
Yep.
vividly remember this.
You ever watch Rurouni Kenshin?
I'd have to see the beginning
You
of it.
didn't.
What was it on? Toonami? I remember Toonami coming on. I remember, like, watching some shit, not, like, grasping any of it and just being like, all right, that's enough. If I saw it,
Dragon Ball Z.
if I saw it, I'm sure I would recognize it. I did like Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, everyone loves Dragon
As an
Ball.
American
It's hard-
man.
it's hard
Yeah,
not
yeah,
to
I do
love
like Dragon Ball,
Z.
yeah. I remember watching that as a kid.
You know what I was thinking about? You know how there's archetypes? Like a hunter archetype or whatever?
In what's like?
So, like,
what sense?
psychology, like Carl Jung has those archetypes that he thinks like all humans are kind of like within the columns of.
Okay.
So there's like a caregiver person, just like,
Yeah, very general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then you resonate with things. Like if you're like the hunter person or whatever, you know, like you. So I was just wondering, like, because we're doing all our research, if we do descend, if we got like spliced with something from someone else, wouldn't that factor into the archetypes? So when you're watching like Dragon Ball Z or whatever, like why are we obsessed with that type of shit? Yes, you could say like anime comes from like post-nuclear war, so like you watch Fist of the North Star, it's like very clearly like dealing with radioactive people and like direct from the nukes being dropped on them. But then it's like, yeah, but the whole world likes anime. It's not just Japanese people. So it's like, why do we connect so hard with like that power-up character? That like mega, like why is that a cool thing? I don't know. I just wonder if it goes back that far, or
like
like
a superhero.
like you connect with something in there. Superhero, yeah, you could.
Isn't that like the thought of like I want to be better than what I am, I
was gonna
wish
say,
had
I think
superpowers.
Like the Superman archetype is almost like the perfect man, so you could kind of like define that. However, but just that like just that shit. Like, why does that hit so hard with people?
I don't know. God,
Because like you said, any fucking dude in the past 30 years in America, you'd be like Dragon Ball Z, and they're like, yeah. Even if it's just a little, they're like,
Yeah.
come on, yeah.
of course I like Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z.
Unless you're like, you can't like it because it's too big. Like that. Those are the only people that don't like it. It's because they can't, you know.
Mhm.
Nah, that's too mainstream for me.
Yeah. I only read mangas. I don't watch animes
No.
that got popular enough to get the show.
That's
Love those
dumb.
people. The best.
It's like, and you enjoy that life, sir.
That sad, lonely
Yeah.
life.
Ugh.
You never know the joys of a Piccolo Gohan.
Here we
Friendship.
are on the opposite end, though, of being like, yeah, I'm not reading that fucking dubbed or that subbed show. I'm gonna wait till it comes out in English.
I was gonna say I'll read it if it's not gonna come out, but if it's coming out, I'll wait.
If it's a very good show, I'll read it.
Yeah.
If it's a very good show, it's very limited how many times I've done that.
And it's not to say that I won't ever read. Like if they finish the My Hero anime, it's not to say I wouldn't maybe go back and read it and then read like that vigilante thing with it,
Yeah.
you know. But like while it's coming out, what am I gonna do? Spoil it for myself? Like when I don't know. Like I know it in this form. If I started reading it and then switched over, it'd be different. But I know it as a show.
That one dude
Facts.
at work was just notorious for spoiling My Hero.
Yeah, and that was like one of his only conversation topics with me. So like he couldn't even help himself.
Yeah.
Like bring it up and be like, not to spoil it.
But this
It's really good. I'm like, cool. He's like, yeah, this guy. And you're like, bro, I'm at the show. Like, so what you're saying is like
Shut up.
anything you say will be a spoiler. You're like way ahead in the manga. It's not like I'm in issues. Either way, it would be bad, but this is like vulgarly bad.
Yeah. No, it's fucking terrible.
I read a Reddit story that I have my opinion on.
Oh yeah, Reddit's a golden place. What'd you find?
So this dude, he's like 50, let's say. He's got 3 kids. His wife just came out as gay and is divorcing him because her dad just died. And I guess when her brother came out as gay, the dad disowned him. So then, to not upset the dad, she didn't want to come out as gay.
So she got married and had kids?
Right. So now that the dad dies, she's like, divorce. And he's like, So he has this whole Reddit thing where he's like,
Could someone help me?
We got together when we were 20 and 21. When all my friends were out partying with chicks, I was with my girlfriend. When all my friends were getting with their wives, I was having kids. When all my friends were having kids, I was, this deep already. Like, I was on an entirely different... My, life was fucking altered because someone wanted to hitch their wagon to me, use me as a fucking cover for a quarter of a century, not stand up to the piece of shit dad that already disowned your brother. You wanted to stay on good enough terms with that piece of shit to where you used me for basically a sperm donor and a paycheck every month. And now that the dad finally kicks the bucket, you get to divorce his ass, probably look to take money, and the kids.
And child
This man who's
support.
done nothing wrong,
And
wants
child
to come
support.
home every day and see his kids, doesn't get his life back.
Yo, that's fucked. That's
Isn't that
fucking
I didn't
crazy?
think about it from
She
that
should be in
angle. That's
fucking
crazy.
jail.
That was all I could think about it for. He's reading it and he's like trying to keep it together, and he's like, but if I say anything, then I'm villainizing the mother of my children, and I'm not trying to do that to them, but also she's going to do it to me to
Yeah.
get custody of them. And he's just like,
Bro,
he's like,
she should be fucking incarcerated.
but again, people are just going to clap for her and be like, good for you.
Good for you for
yes,
coming out.
queen.
For coming out. Good for you. It's like, no, you fucking ruined this man's life just to please your piece of shit father.
His life's over.
Yeah, no, terrible.
He doesn't have the same relationship with his kids.
He doesn't
He
get it-
missed out on his fucking 20s and 30s, basically. He gets to fucking look for love at 50 as a man with 3 kids that he's still raising.
Yo, that's crazy.
Ouch.
His
Yeah.
only benefit is hopefully he has a successful job and he's shit rich. Which I doubt.
Even
I
then,
feel like
don't
he
think
would
it
have
makes it
mentioned
much
it.
better.
Yeah, even then it's you're probably just middle class.
That's just that much more money she
Yeah.
could...
Yeah,
Take a
still
snag
sell
at
the
it,
house,
Shit.
get alimony. That's fucking crazy.
That hurt to read.
No,
You you feel these people's fucking emptiness. They're just a fucking... the hand
Just
is
a
typing
shell.
and then just
Yeah.
fucking...
Yeah. And then he hits send and then
sobbed.
goes about his day.
Wept.
Goes back to the bottle.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
He had a moment of clarity. He spun that out and then just fucking...
That's so crazy.
That was a stinger.
That's fucking wild. To think that she divorces him and
Is a hero.
In her eyes, it's nothing's wrong.
Yeah, she asked
She's
him...
gonna collect child support.
She asked him to just please understand. He's like, we have sex once a month, and I walk away wondering what I'm doing wrong every time for decades. And now you're telling me it's because you don't like dick. The man's fucked up.
That is traumatizing.
Bro, it's
I could
fucking
I
terrible.
feel like I would never have sex ever
No,
again.
he's a shell of a man.
He's just left to die now. That's fucking crazy.
His kids can't look at him the same. He's the guy, because it's
because then
you can't please your wife or whatever, even
No.
though it's you didn't have the ability to, but it's still it hits, Oh my God.
That's so crazy. What do you say? What do? You don't do anything.
No, because if you say anything, then
Just
she
fucking-
turns it on you and goes,
Fucking off yourself.
because she's going to have the kids, so then she's going to
Yeah,
be in their
easy.
ear the whole time,
Easy.
so she's going to get to make whatever narrative. So if you show any amount of animosity towards the mom, it's going to confirm everything that she says about you.
Yeah.
So you just have to be like, oh, yeah, no, I understand.
Yep,
I'm
cool.
glad you were strong enough to finally come out,
Yep. No, it's good.
fucking bitch.
It's good. I'll fucking eat a bullet later.
Oh, the countdown is probably to all these kids hitting 18, and then
Yeah.
this guy is donezo.
Yeah. This man.
He's
is-
getting them through college and is gone.
Yeah. No. Holy fuck. That's fucked up.
No, that's how you get an alcoholic.
That's- yeah, that's how-
that's a justifiable alcoholic.
That's how you become. Yeah.
No one in AA is trying to stop that motherfucker.
That's how
They're
you.
like, I'm
that's,
buying you a drink
Yeah.
after this, buddy.
that's how you Ray Rice a bitch.
I don't know if this is the right meeting for you. Like you probably need like a more one-on-one type situation.
You need some sort of therapy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Here's some mushrooms.
Wrong.
I don't even know if mushrooms gets that job done.
See, I feel like
I don't know, man.
that might go the wrong direction.
Mushrooms
right
like
quick.
helps you sort things out if the like all the pieces are there. Like I don't know if this guy has the pieces.
No.
He's fucked.
This guy also just has the pieces. He was just with a shitty person.
That like I just feel so bad because if it was like literally 90% of other people, they would have been like, yeah, cool, and just like lived like a perfectly happy life with this guy, and it's just like, nope, this poor fucking sap.
And it's not like they were dating and then he's talking about like, oh, I gave up 5 years of dating. Like that's a different conversation. Because if he pops a question and she's like, I don't think I could do it for X, Y, and Z, that's like a different thing.
Yeah.
But she signs up for 25 fucking years and 3 kids, like, and pulls the plug on it like it ain't nothing.
Like, it ain't shit.
And it's like, for what? The dad that already disowned the one kid? Like, the seal's been broken. Like, what are the family's not kept together?
Some people are just fucked up in the head, bro.
Well, now this guy is,
Or
thanks
why
to
not-
her.
Why not just stay single? Just stay single.
But like that's like the way
Why
like
not just stay single? Go on whatever fucking.
She got married at 20. She's probably from like some, not to be a dick, but like a podunk town.
bro,
yeah.
you know
Like,
those things
but
that
just- but
latch
just-
onto whales, barnacles or whatever,
Yeah.
plankton or whatever.
That's what she is.
She used him. She's like a
Parasite.
She
Yeah, it's like a tapeworm.
latched onto
like
him.
a tapeworm.
Yeah.
That's
Like
crazy.
used him as a husk, a cover. Said, yes, this is our life. And then the second she could hit the fucking eject button with no consequences.
I feel like every woman
Did it.
has zero consequences though for divorcing a man.
I meant from the dad dying.
Yeah,
Consequences like.
yeah, but that
Yeah.
also.
But yeah, no, I mean, you have to be, whenever you hear a dad getting given the kids in a divorce case, you're like, what crazy
Yeah.
bitch
It-
couldn't get.
I was told it's just Illinois. Is that everywhere?
Yeah.
It's
It's everywhere?
Yeah.
It's incredibly hard for a dude
Yeah.
to get their kids, yeah.
Hmm.
The girl has to pretty much have like a drug
Like a
problem,
woman
I'm pretty
can
sure.
just like divorce you, take half your shit and child support. And
I love the, I'm used to a
alimony if they
certain
want to.
lifestyle.
yeah,
That's
alimony.
the craziest
Yeah.
thing.
It's like fuck up. Well, fucking earn it then.
Marry another rich guy
Go
then,
get a fucking
cunt.
go get a fucking job. Go back.
That's how
to
you got
school,
this lifestyle.
Quit cutting hair, hun, and go
Yeah,
fucking.
you're not used to a certain lifestyle because you've been a trucker for this long, and now they're automating everything. Like you're not. That's being used to a lifestyle. I get
Yeah.
up to go to work every day.
Yeah,
Used to a lifestyle because I sucked a dick once.
so crazy. That's fucked up.
Gross.
Wild times.
Speaking of girls being dumb, because that's what kind of podcast that we do. You know what vabbing is?
I'm not familiar.
You really are gonna regret turning me on to Reddit. I
You
find,
just got on Reddit.
yeah, he was always telling me.
Oh, Reddit's great.
Oh, I love it. It's a dark place depending where you go. But
Oh, it's great.
Oh,
There's a subreddit for
great.
everything.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I get down some good nooks and crannies.
Oh, yeah.
there's some shit on there.
I've definitely lost some time. It's like a very YouTube suck feeling.
Yeah.
But vabbing is another dumb, broad thing. You take a swipe of the old.
The old cooter.
Oh.
Swipe the cooter.
It's pheromones, Nick.
Isn't that crazy? Women are doing
Isn't
this.
that cool?
They take Nick. Listen to this. They take 2 fingers, right? They take 2 fingers, no lube. They They go in. They whoop one time, and then they do a little behind the ear.
One time for your mind.
A little behind the ear, and that's it. And then they go out and party, load up, wrangle some dick.
That's like if I
That's
dragged
it.
the
That's it,
bottom
my
of
friend.
my nutsack across my
Yeah.
wrist.
See, like that, just the stupidity of that. That's what that is.
Like, that's sweat.
Oh my God! What scent is that? Oh, a ball
Pheromones, my
sweat.
Yeah.
fucking-
Yeah.
I was hooping earlier.
Yeah, I was hooping earlier. That's my gooch
Yeah.
you're smelling. Isn't that crazy?
I could.
It's the natural pheromones people are going after. I bet these women are.
Hey,
vegan.
who's eating tuna?
Yeah. Good morning, ladies.
Yeah. I remember hearing that joke and thinking it was the funniest thing I'd ever.
Just a kid scream laughing at the.
I think I heard that when I moved here.
Really?
What?
The blind guy walks by a fish market.
Colt 45.
Oh.
Morning, ladies.
Yeah, that Afro Man song.
Colt 45 is what. Ooh. That's. If we get some fucking followers and we get Jason on the podcast, gotta have this man tell his Colt 45 story.
Like gun or
No,
40?
a man. He worked with
As a man.
Korea veteran who was just racist to the Asian employees at the
Really?
Walmart they worked.
Really?
Just outwardly hateful towards them.
Crazy.
And he had some good lines, and I don't want to spoil them
Basically,
now.
Liam Neeson. Or,
Clint Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood. Gran Torino in Walmart. I used to stack gooks like you 15 high in Korea.
I used to work for a fucking guy that was a Korean vet, and he was very much like that. Very much so like that.
I feel like that was the last era before, like, the flower, all the hippie shit.
Yeah.
So
oh, no, 1,000%.
It's like the last unfiltered racism.
Well, those people came back. I guess this was more Vietnam, but, like, those people came back not heroes, but, like, baby killers. Like, people were screaming at them.
Oh, yeah, the
coming back.
protest. I don't...
Yeah.
Korea, there probably wasn't as much fanfare, but I don't think it was, like, bad. Like
It
was
wasn't
with
as bad as
Yeah.
Vietnam.
It
yeah.
might have been just neutral, like, kind
I
of
remember
flat.
my uncle. My uncle was he was a gunner in like a helicopter in Vietnam.
So he mowed down some motherfuckers.
Yo, yeah, and would fucking talk about it. And
Best goddamn feeling in the world.
He got Agent Orange. He got Agent Orange.
Oh,
fucking
God.
died from it.
Damn.
All this other crazy shit, but
Wish
fucking.
your other uncle died of Agent Orange.
He's a piece of shit. Yeah, he's a fucking scumbag. I hope.
I thought you'd find that interesting.
I hope he gets cancer.
No
and dies.
context.
A terrible death. No, he's fucking terrible. But yeah, dude, this guy was like a gunner in a helicopter. No, in Vietnam. And he would say like, yeah, like he remembers coming back and like burning his like war medals and like his fucking like uniform just because like just coming back to like, fuck you, you're a fucking asshole, blah blah. And he's like, I fought for my country. Like I got fucking drafted. Like
Yeah, one, I got drafted, or the people who signed up, it's like, well, I signed up, same thing as like after 9/11.
Yeah.
It's like, I signed up thinking one thing and then got there, and it's like, oh, I don't get to go home now that I changed my mind.
it's
Like,
not
I'm
like,
here.
oh shit, I fucked up. No, like you're going in that fucking trench,
Yeah.
big boy.
And on the heels of like World War I and II, where you were the good guys fighting villains.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And when you come home and you're like, these fucking heroes.
Yeah.
these-
Parade,
yeah.
kissing Times Square type
Yeah.
shit.
I could only imagine fucking going someplace like and just having to go to war and then coming back and then just getting yelled at for going to war. And it's like,
It's like,
what do you
motherfucker-
want from me?
It's like,
Yeah,
motherfucker,
especially
I-
a drafted motherfucker.
It's like, motherfucker, you're sitting here yelling about your First Amendment, how you could fucking say anything you want to me.
That
But
I
it's
just
like,
defended.
It's like, motherfucker, I just defended your right to do this. So give me some fucking slack.
and it's not like most
Support
guys
the
came
troops.
back being
Support the
like,
troops.
we did a hell of a number on those. Beep, the other, you know,
Yeah.
like most people came back being like, that was not
Yeah, no,
what
they
we
were
thought.
fucked up. Yeah, they came back fucked up.
It's the
Yeah.
classic like government turns like people against each other, and it's like, no, like vets are mad at the government for sending them there. People are mad at the government for also making them go. Like,
Don't be mad at the vets. Be mad at the fucking
yeah,
government.
go protest the
Yeah.
White House. Don't stand outside a fucking memorial parade
Yeah.
or
These people
whatever.
are all fucked up from Agent Orange and all this fucking chemicals they were dropping on these people in the jungle.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Crazy shit. Crazy shit.
It's fucking wild.
They just blocked the vets from getting health care from like diseases and shit they contracted. Did you see that? They were like fist bumping over it.
No, I didn't.
I
see
saw
that.
that. I didn't know what it was about. I did see fist bumping.
Oh,
That's
there-
crazy. That's what it was about.
I
I
didn't
saw they
see it.
just
What was
passed
it?
something.
The Republican. I want to say it was the Republicans. I did not. I don't care
I
that much
believe-
for
I
politics.
think you're right.
As of late, but they passed a bill, or didn't pass a bill.
They blocked it. Yeah.
Blocked it from happening.
Blocked, bitch.
That would have allowed the veterans to have like health care and shit
And
for like diseases that they like
Really?
contracted there or like
Yo,
didn't
my
contract
brother,
there or
my
whatnot.
brother's all fucked up because he took He was in the second Gulf War after 9/11, and they made him take an anthrax pill.
Yup.
And dude, he is fucked up. The doctors have no idea what's wrong with him. They thought it was lupus. I thought it was MS. They diagnosed him with fibromyalgia, and I'm like, no one knows what the fuck that is. That's like some made up bullshit.
With that one.
Yeah,
I don't know if that diagnosis does anything for you.
He's just in.
And what's the medication plan for that?
His symptoms are just constant pain in his body, just
nerve damage.
constantly. Yeah, just in pain. And I'm like, yeah, that's fucked up. They're not helping him.
Yeah, but they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. Like,
It's
nah,
so
you put in your
crazy.
fucking time and get the fuck out the door.
like, yeah.
Bye.
Isn't it funny how there's that, like, your
Good luck
brother
at the VA.
will be like, I have constant pain.
Yeah.
And they said maybe it's like fibromyalgia or something. And then like a bitch at work would be like, oh my God, my fibro's been flaring up so bad. And you're like,
It's like, bitch.
It's crazy you'd believe that. It's even fucking crazier you would say that out loud,
No.
you stupid bitch. Like,
It's like your fibro's acting up. What the fuck? Well, like,
which war were you in?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Where
I
were
mean,
you at?
my brother's he was on a boat. His boat was the first boat to fire missiles into fucking Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Like,
God damn. That's
The
fucking
fuck?
wild.
Get on the fucking first boat back.
yeah, get the fuck out of here. He was on the boat. His boat. He was in the Persian Gulf. His boat. This was like June 2001. His boat was on its way back. September 11th happened. They went on the loudspeaker and went, "Hey guys, I'm sure you saw the news. We are turning around. We're going back to the Gulf." So he was after his 9-month tour. They fucking turned around, went back, and then he re-enlisted. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, like, good for him for real.
Oh yeah, tremendous, great, yeah.
That's
He
fucking
made a career out. Yeah.
bananas.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Oh, if I was of that age during that time, I 1 gazillion% would have, like,
Yeah.
If I was as ignorant as, like, all the other people, and was like, oh, yeah, no, fuck yeah, no, I'll
Yeah,
fight
yeah.
for my country. Fuck those
that's
people.
what I'm saying. At
Yeah.
18, like, before weed or something, like, and then watching buildings come down, I've been like, I'll fucking take their fucking everything
Life.
away. Yeah.
Let's go.
Thinking about it like sports or
Yeah.
whatever, you know, just easy, simple.
Watching war movies until you fucking go off to boot camp.
Oh,
Just running
watching
through
Dragon Ball Z till I go to boot camp.
just running through everything.
Bruce Lee movies.
Yeah.
Like, Zach, you need to learn how to use the gun.
Like, I have nunchucks. What the fuck do I need a gun for?
Like, I've told you 17 times, I am hand-to-hand combat only. You send me on special... You can't... This is basic training. You don't get special assignments.
You have a gun, I
You're-
shuriken.
You're an E1. You're a fucking grunt, Zach. Moran, get over the wall.
Don't you try to backflip it. No somersaults, no cartwheels.
Stop powering up and just fucking
Yeah.
do it.
We don't have secret government tech. We don't have that.
This is covert op. You cannot be screaming every time you go to do something.
We don't scream reload.
Fucking bananas. I would love to go and join the military. I really would, if they just had it fucking better situated. It just seems like such a shit
Air
show.
Force has it good.
At this point,
Air Force has it
Air
great.
Force has
what
it
I hear.
very fucking
That's
nice.
what I hear.
getting crazy with work, I told
Very
you I was
fucking
looking
nice.
up
Yeah.
Air Force stuff because I was...
Very fucking nice. You don't have to do the PT like in the
Or they
all
have, like, the
mornings and
minimal
all
shit, right?
Yeah, it's like
Well,
you
I
have
think
to do
you-
your check-ins.
I
like-
think you do that, yeah, but like you're not the main thing because I was looking into the Air Force before I went to college, and it was like you don't live in like an army barracks like with
you have,
like
like, a
30
house,
people.
right?
You
Yeah.
have you share an apartment
dorm
with
or
one
whatever,
person.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Or no,
Fuck.
it's if you have a family, you have a house, yeah.
Yeah.
you have like you have your apartment, a bathroom, and then their apartment. You just share a bathroom.
If
Yeah.
that's the basic that they're
Yeah.
giving you, as opposed to like if like the Marines
Yeah.
or Army or like fucking anything else. It's like no, you're
20
just
men to a
camped
room
yeah.
or whatever.
The dude was like, I guess it was like the recruiter. He was like, yeah, when every branch gets their like budget, like the Army puts it towards like their base, all this other shit. It's like the Air Force builds their barracks or builds like their like houses, and then they run out of money and they go, well, we need this runway, so we need more money. So then the government's like, fuck, you spent all that money on fucking barracks and bullshit and common like
Microwaves.
shit. Yeah, like all this other
Toaster
shit.
ovens.
And they're like, yeah, well, it's like, fuck, we need the runway. We need fucking jets taken off.
That's
And
awesome.
they send them more money. I was like, okay, so they're the smart guys.
No, Air Force would definitely be the way to go. definitely, I don't think it'd be the funnest or like what I'd be
No,
looking
no, no.
for to like go shoot somebody or whatever.
No.
But it's definitely like the most feasible.
Yeah,
like
it's
makes the most sense.
It's the one where like you join and like you're in an office working IT or some shit.
Oh, you can fucking
Yeah.
go be an electrician. You can go fucking do
Yeah.
construction. Go work IT in an office. You can go do anything. Their own little fucking.
The one
cities.
Marine dude I was talking to, he was like, "Yeah, I just do HVAC." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, yeah,
he's like, "Yeah, I do HVAC for the bases."
You,
and
yeah,
stuff.
you learn HVAC or what, there's a trade. Fucking crazy.
Wow.
Support the troops, guys. Support the troops.
In the African military, I don't know what to do.
If you could smoke weed and be in the military,
Game changer.
oof.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Also,
No,
if
but
there
you
was
can take all the fucking steroids in the world though, and they don't fucking give a shit.
Really?
boozed up every night as long as you show up the next day.
Yup. And it depends on your like commander and everything for the steroid thing. But generally, they don't.
They're
give
probably
a
promoting it.
Fuck.
I'm sure that yeah.
They,
they want-
look
they
the
want
other
yoked
way.
soldiers.
Yeah.
We want a good-looking front line. We want hey, if
There's
we
a
can
reason
intimidate, we
did
don't even
so
need to
good
fight.
in Korea and Vietnam.
Yeah.
I mean, you see those little scrawny guys? See us?
If they see a platoon of the Rocks walking
To the
through,
neck on this one?
Meanwhile,
gonna
just
fuck
the
with anybody.
biggest
Like
targets
a
for
pit
the
bull.
bullets.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Cleveland Williams, the guy that Ali fucked up, he got shot, and they said the only reason he didn't die was because he was so muscular. The muscles stopped the bullet before it got to his organs.
Really?
He was just so densely muscled.
I've heard of
crazy.
shit like that before. It's crazy.
Just bulletproof.
Just gets sunk, it lodged into his bicep.
Eats it.
Yeah. Or his pec or whatever.
He flexes, the bullet pops out.
I could do the military if there was a more direct line into, like, how do I get in these rooms where we have these meetings about stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's more officer
How do you-
school and everything.
How do you
Yeah,
join the
Joe.
deep state?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's-
I would join
that's
the Air
officer
Force.
School.
I would go to the Air Force, do the officership, but then it's like, well, I don't want to be like one of the guys just sitting at, like, a radar, right?
You got to put your time in.
Right, but,
Unless
like,
you
I don't want
find
to
something on said radar.
I don't want to get stuck. You know, like, the path isn't, I don't know, maybe you just have to make the right friend. Like, Dick Cheney makes friends with that Rumsfeld guy, and he's like, I'm taking you with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all you need.
I like you, Dick.
Yeah.
Hang out with like that commander or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Get on his good side.
Like, where do you go when you...
on your lunch break.
Yeah. I noticed you take a second lunch. Where's that lunch at? Oh, I go to the Pentagon. What room in the Pentagon? Can I hang out? You need like an intern, like a lackey.
No, I would do that shit in a heartbeat if they're like, yo, just stay here for your 4 years, like do your fucking tech job or whatever the fuck and get out. I'm like, cool. Like I'll operate your city. Like that sounds great to me. Sounds awful. And it's like,
I
no,
wanna be
you're
a-
gonna be here for a few months, and then I'm gonna move you over here. Then I'm gonna move you over here.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna move you over here. 5 years ago, before I was married, all for it.
I was
That
going to say,
sounds great.
if it was that for
But,
a
like,
year, cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, it's going to be an end to it. But if it's 4 years of that, that's a lot of
Yeah.
moving around.
Yeah, I want to join the deep state. That's where I want to be.
That would be
Get
nice.
with the lizard people.
Yeah, I want to get in with that, a cabal, some sort of alien tech I want to look at, see what's going on.
Yeah, deep state would be good.
That's where we belong.
That's like politician, not even government.
No, yeah, that's
like
just
military.
Unless you get really fucking smart and you can get in that way.
Right.
yeah. But like, how do you join like the secret space program?
Through the Air Force.
Space
Or, I don't know.
Space Force.
Space Force.
Is that what Space Force is?
It's an extension of the Air Force, I think. They might have given it its own
I think
thing
you have
now.
to. I think you have to be in the Air Force for like 20 years before you can join Space Force or something.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I do not think that is accurate.
Space
sure.
Force has like every other military has like this official ass website. Then Space Force has like a 90s like
Have you seen their new logo?
with the
With the
Sphinx
Sphinx?
on it. Yeah, you showed it to me. Like who's allowing that?
That's fucked up. Isn't that crazy? The Sphinx.
Just a weird thing for the Space Force. And it's like, oh, yeah, so there's not pyramids out there?
It's
Okay.
not even, but it's
Fuck you.
also like it's not even
Slap in the
American.
face.
It's an Egyptian Sphinx.
Yeah.
I mean, why do we have obelisks outside of like museums and shit in like in DC?
That's the main thing. Like what?
Stealing all of it.
Yeah, no.
Stealing all of it. You know, it's
It goes
cultural
far back.
appropriation. Is what that is.
That's what they don't want to talk about.
I'll show you cultural appropriation. What is this in medieval times? All right, pitch for you. African
Yeah.
dude.
This is
It's like
we've been on this.
It's basically Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Okay.
But it's with an African dude, and he's just happy to be anywhere.
Just steps out of the time machine.
He's
He's
just-
like
he's
instead
just-
of being like a pothead and being like, whoa.
No, he's just happy to be anywhere other than
this
like.
is truly amazing.
This is amazing. Look at this. I cannot believe I am standing here in England. What is this bubonic plague?
That sounds good, other than the classic reason of why black people don't time travel.
Well, no. This dude would just be like cool. Like he's like walking around.
cool.
Yeah. He's just like
They wouldn't try to like put him in fucking like handcuffs and like slave him.
no. Here. When he's at home, he's like
They wouldn't
hello,
do that.
hello, pale.
Ah, the English, they're great.
Yeah.
When he's at home, hello, pale face. What are you doing today? Why are you chasing me with said net? Why are you throwing this net on me? Oh, I see. This is what you Americans call the cruise.
The blade on this guillotine is mighty sharp. Excellent work, blacksmith.
Who is your blacksmith? I would like to talk to him. Is this what you call a European haircut? It's so good.
I just love that your impersonation of an African man is fucking Eddie Murphy.
Is that Eddie Murphy?
Well, like I
What do you mean?
because he's happy about everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
he's
he's just jazzed
He's just a
by
happy
the
dude.
shittiest
Yeah.
things because that's
Yeah.
what he wants, is shitty stuff.
Yeah.
So in my
It's
head,
like
that's
a
why
shitty apartment. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's great.
take me to the shittiest place in New York. So, like I said, I knew that was my my muse for this.
The go-to.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had a separate thing you were
What
pulling
is-
from.
What is this place called? Baghdad. It is a very nice establishment.
Excuse me, sir. I noticed you are wearing a tablecloth as a hat.
That is a very smart idea.
Is this fashion or function?
Is this faction or functional? Over in medieval times, it looks so nice. The stench isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
My friend Donald Trump was right when he said in Central Park they have the most beautiful paintings.
Goddamn.
Is that not good though?
I mean,
Did you
It's
hear there is
something.
another there's another addition to the Clinton hilt list? Murderers, the two of them.
Part of them.
It reminds me of a village saying we have. Never trust whites.
Never trust the white people. They will steal you and fuck you in the ass.
Did you guys know that there was in Georgia, the state, not the country, there was 3 big ass blocks of stone.
Yeah, dude.
See that shit?
Yeah, man. It's a megalith. I
You
remember
see it
seeing.
got knocked down.
No, who?
So
what now?
So there's a megalith in Georgia that no one knows who built it.
Just big rocks?
So it's 3 big rocks.
And then there's a top rock, correct?
Yeah, that like keeps it all center and shows like how
Stonehenge?
Little bit.
Kind of.
not as impressive.
Who knocked it over? Did they put it back up?
No. And you know what they did? It got knocked over, and then instead of roping it off, they bulldozed it away. Come on. And it has inscriptions on it saying like 10 rules for how to bring back civilization. So it's basically like a rich person in America decided to do what we have examples of ancient people doing, and like leaving a great record of like how you should put things back together if there's some cataclysm. But then the guy on YouTube I was watching breaks down the video, and some of the all the rules sound good on paper, but then he's breaking down some of the language in them, and it's very Marxist and very controlling and globalism. It's got undertones of not good shit, even though it sounds take care of everybody, And an inscription also says that there's a time capsule underneath.
Look at this piece of shit.
Wasn't
act of God.
Wasn't dug up. Yeah, this was in rural Georgia where no one fucking goes ever. So I guess it's 4 outer ones, middle one, top one. They say there's inscribed on here, it says that there's a time capsule buried beneath. So someone knocks this shit down instead of roping it off and trying to do forensic investigating on who could have done such a thing. They just bulldozed the ruins away, didn't dig up a time capsule, and the guy who says it's created by, and it says it's a pseudonym or something, the name that's on there is a word jumble of the name of the guy who created the Rosicrucian order, which is like the bad Illuminati. Yeah, what the fuck the fuck goes on in this goddamn world?
So you're saying
Where's
we
the
can
picture
just
of it?
go there with a shovel?
Yeah, we just go get there with a shovel and a gun.
And a gun?
Well, I bet there's people with guns there.
Where's it
It's
now?
Georgia, so.
Show me the picture of it toppled over. Let me see it. That's fucked up. I remember reading about this as a kid and being like, who the fuck put this here?
So it looks familiar?
There was a fucking article. Wow.
How the fuck would you do that?
Explosive, I guess, right?
That's a big-ass explosive.
Yeah, and they came and just bulldozed it away, I guess. Explosive attack.
Okay, so this could be two things. This could be the government trying to cover some shit up, or this is a holy rolling piece of shit thinking it's some satanic monument, and then he's going and blowing it up.
Destroyed by an explosive device Wednesday morning.
Who would not dig up the time capsule?
That's the Why would you bulldoze it away?
That, what land? Who owns that land? Is it just the government's land?
It says it's just rural ass Georgia that it's not hunted people. It's just not a area people go to really. And the one speculations the guy made who was explaining what happened, he goes, some say that it could have been Ted Turner who made it because he's just a Georgia billionaire. That was really
he's
the
up
only
in Montana, I thought.
I guess he's from Georgia.
Oh. He built it?
No, that's what that's what he's speculating. He's because you don't have a ton to go on, so it's just all right.
When was it put up?
I don't know. First discovered, because we won't know when it was built.
This is fucked up.
1979.
Get the fuck out.
In Elbert County, near the South Carolina border.
From 1980 until its destruction in 2022.
Yeah, and
a celestial clock of sorts.
So it's not as in depth. Special features. It's not as crazy as Stonehenge or these other things, but it has, it definitely draws on some of those same things.
Yo, that's fucked up. I wonder if it's on a guideline.
Yeah, see, a man called R.C. Christian. And then Christian was a pseudonym. And then, yeah, that guy on YouTube was when you jumble the words up, it's fucking leader of this dark order from, the Middle Ages.
That's crazy.
They were, protectors of knowledge.
So we're going there with shovels, right?
Yeah. My sister lives in Georgia. We'll have a place to stay.
Easy. That's easy.
That's easy. That's fucking, that's done. I don't even care. I'll put on a fucking ski mask.
In the Georgia heat.
Yeah. Welcome to the dirty South, brother.
Stay strapped.
Yeah.
Just imagine
I'll go
three dudes
fuck
in
Jack.
fucking ski masks walking through the fucking forest
Dun,
at
dun,
night,
dun,
just
dun,
trying to
dun,
find a
dun,
megalith.
dun.
And I hope
dun, dun,
someone
dun, dun.
stops us.
Oh. This shovel does more than digging, bitch.
That's fucked up. Why would you? So is the whole thing bulldozed away or just that piece?
I don't know.
It'd be,
I would think just those,
it'd be crazy if they knocked the whole thing down.
right? That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I assume
and then just scrapped it, got rid of it. Didn't. Well, you know what's funny? I assume there's pictures of the whole thing. So like, it's not like the record's lost or anything.
Right.
Still, it is.
But the
fucked up.
point of it is to survive the cataclysm. So
Yes.
like the point of it is destroy. I mean,
So a digital record isn't going to do shit for a
Right.
cataclysm because once that happens, the digital age goes down and we start from fucking
yeah, I'm sure there's a
zero.
million blogs of people explaining what should happen,
Yeah.
how you should rebuild civilization. That's the point of making giant megaliths, you know? Yeah, apparently those, like, guys we saw, those bull lion men things, I guess, like, when they were excavating one, a building fell, like, or collapsed around it, and it, like, barely got damaged. Like, they're so fucking strong. That's why a guy had to jackhammer its fucking face off. Like, they can't just break them.
Meanwhile, we're over here, just fucking some hillbilly in Georgia can
Right,
blow
yeah.
this fucking thing up.
That's so crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to put it on the level of, like, Stonehenge or shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool as fuck. It's not ancient, cool
Yeah.
shit like that,
If
though.
you hit back 6 times, I think there's
6
I think it's like what? I think it's like 6 times, 5 or 6 times. There, when you first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more.
I clicked it 6 times.
One more. One more. One more. That one.
We passed this one.
Act of God. Who is toppling satanic standing? What the fuck is this bullshit?
Which way does the Guardian go? Are they?
I don't fucking know.
I know they go one way though.
The Guardian's got to be like Christian.
No, I think it's left or right. I don't think there's Christian shit.
Well, Christian, I feel like
Right.
is generally right.
Yeah, right goes Christian.
Oh, because the satanic thing.
That's and because they're chalking it up to an act of God. Wouldn't that be crazy? A lightning
Yeah.
bolt came down.
And took out it. It stopped this monstrosity. God left the rapes of the world to continue and carry on. This he struck down.
Struck down.
Investigators released surveillance video that showed the explosion and a car speeding away.
Then why can't I watch it?
Oh, so there is camera. So there would be video of us digging up this time capsule.
Whoa.
This bitch is fucking horrified.
They didn't get out there in time to stop this guy.
Maybe they thought it was like a late night viewing. Oh, this guy's cool. He's here all the time.
Just setting up his fucking
Yeah, no.
C4.
It's Gucci.
Bunch of black
I was
powder,
standing in
fucking
the
water
middle of the
bottles.
field, and the Lord, the good Lord Jesus, struck down on this monolith, and it exploded into a million little pieces. And at that moment, I said, God has struck down the satanic worship.
Like, again, what kind of weird backcountry fuck is like, I can't stand for that.
I can't
Like,
stand for
it's-
this.
My
for this.
preacher said it's satanic. People are coming over to worship the devil.
Yeah.
Gotta blow it up.
I don't get what they're
I-
finding issue with, even though. Like, what's?
I assume at some point, see, because these people are very closed-minded. And I assume, like, these people,
These people.
they're fucking terrible.
I'll put them in a box. They're all closed-minded.
No, they're fucking terrible.
They're all the same.
What they do is they hear one thing of like that there is Satan worship. It's like Monster Energy, how like super Christian people are like against Monster Energy because they say like the claws like
That's
it's
like
if you-
crazy people.
Well, that's what I mean though.
Yeah.
These are the people who are probably blowing this shit up. Where it's like It's like, oh, the claw means it's from the devil. You drink this, you
it's
turn it upside down.
666.
It stands for 666 because that's the devil's worship. If you drink this, you're going to hell. It's those piece of shit people who are fucking doing this stuff. They're like, one person was like, or like their like preacher was, oh, this monument in our town is terrible. We're not allowed to, we can't worship this bullshit.
But no one's worshiping it. You know what I mean?
I know, but I assume
You
like
don't know that.
I assume someone went there
I mean,
once and saw like
Someone
some
put the
weird
fucking
symbol.
satanic thing on it. It looked like at least someone like graffitied it in the one picture.
Oh, well, people are going to do whatever.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you have one asshole that goes puts a little Satan sign
Mhm.
on it, and then some fucking.
The next guy one-ups him, and he's like, I'll fucking blow it up.
Well, also you get fucking in rural Georgia, you get like 3 people wearing all black there. It's like, whoa, we got some Satan worshippers.
What's going on over here?
It's crazy.
No, it's fucked up.
Love Georgia. Never been. Can't wait to go.
Yeah, I can't wait
Sounds
to
like
go.
a great place to
I
visit.
can't wait.
We'll be there soon, Georgia.
can't-
Pickaxe and a shovel.
I can't wait to dig this shit up. Unearth the fucking
Since you guys are too lazy to.
What do
Yeah.
you think it is? Seeds?
seeds.
What?
Like for crops?
Maybe.
I'd be very disappointed if we went.
Don't we
all the
have
way
that?
out
We already
there.
got that big seed bank already, though.
Who?
The world has that thing in like Greenland where they put
Does
all.
that help us?
Yeah, it's supposed to like help the world.
I don't. How would that help the world?
They have
if
like
it
they
was,
have like millions of like each seed ever.
Yeah, motherfucker. But if
But in
a
Greenland,
rocket or if a comet hits and everything floods, how do we get to Greenland?
I don't know, but they
Okay.
got it.
a boat, obviously. if
Okay.
it
I'm
floods.
sure they thought of this. I'm sure there's like some underground system.
Destroys all the boats.
Listen, at this
Then you're gonna
point,
have
Maybe there's a boat in the top.
Listen,
You
at
could have
this-
to go to your garage,
at this
cut the
point,
roof off,
all
turn it
blueprints.
upside down, and then you got a boat.
Maybe
at
it's
this
all
point, I would
blueprints.
assume that there's some tunnel going from like the U.S. to like other places in the world.
Well, that would. I'm not even going to disagree, but I will say that that puts you on a different level of conspiracy thinking. Conspiracy.
Really? You don't think that's a thing?
I'm not convinced of it. It's definitely possible.
That's a deep tunnel.
People have brought
That's
it
a
up.
Deep tunnel.
People have brought it up.
I'm
They
sure
say
it's been brought up.
they say that there are trains that can take you all over the world in like a matter of minutes in like these deep underground military bases. So I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just letting you know you rise a few levels in your.
It makes you wonder what the black budget is. What's in the black budget? These trillions of dollars.
There straight up is footage of American, U.S. military government, whatever, like we're in Greenland excavating out fucking bunkers for the military.
Yeah.
Like we took footage of it, I guess, for like training to see like what could be done better just with dealing with the snow and shit.
And
But
they
I mean-
just- they just do it. They just fucking. We got underground tunnels.
They were like, this is exactly what the Nazis could have done in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Like if we did it here, they could have done it there.
So crazy. There's still Antarctic bases.
There's some fucking idiot. He's probably book smart. Whatever.
Whatever that means.
He's got some science job where he's
Wrong.
stationed. Thank you. Where he's stationed in Antarctica, and he has some YouTube video. And he's like, "Just want to clear some things up for you guys. No, there's not a giant hole in the middle of the ice that like people
Really?
can't fly." He just like
Did you go there?
debunks everything that people say about Antarctica, and it's like, but you also say that you stay in this house
All day.
and then you walk 20 feet to this building, and that's where you go.
Yeah.
Right? You don't
You haven't-
trek across Antarctica,
you haven't
right?
been in a plane flying over Antarctica for weeks on end.
Yeah. He like monitors something, you know, and he's like, no,
No.
there's not aliens.
No
Mm.
aliens in Antarctica. There's no antenna. You fucking asshole.
If I ever get any amount of money in life, like of substance, I'm like
That's where this
ordering a fucking boat,
pod money's going.
an expedition.
If this
Expedition.
and this is where it relies on you guys. Because if you want to get to the bottom of
You
this,
don't want to see the fucking antenna?
we'll fucking go. Okay? So just
We'll get the best people on it.
Like, subscribe.
We'll get
When the
good
Patreon
people on
comes
it.
out, get on that shit. Because we'll be releasing all the footage of us on all these expeditions. This shit ends with us in safari outfits trekking through the fucking world, trying to figure out uncovered knowledge for you people. So jot that down.
Were you hoping you could close on that and then realize we had 5 more minutes?
No, I'm actually hoping we go a little longer because I'm feeling good.
Feeling good today.
I'm feeling good. Maybe we do like, hour and a half. I don't know.
Let's go 2 hours.
Fuck it. I'm in.
3?
Let's keep the people warm.
How about that Mega Million? That Mega Million that was 1.3 billion. Did you see
Did
that?
somebody win that?
Yeah. Do you know how much they got?
How much?
430 million
After taxes and everything?
after taxes. Taxes took like 800. I got the thing right here. Taxes took like here.
How does that work?
Congratulations.
It's a scam?
Congratulations.
Yeah, well, that's why you can't complain. It's like
Congratulations.
happy you get anything. Sorry.
Congratulations to the IRS on winning the 846.3 million Mega Millions jackpot. Winner of $1.28 billion lottery gets $433.7 million after taxes.
So the IRS took more than half of it?
More than, like...
That's what I don't get. Like, so if our taxes are like 25% or something,
He made...
like out of my check, what's the taxes on that takes more than half?
Well, you're in a fucking tax bracket.
Well,
You're in
that's
the
what-
max tax bracket.
So the percentage just keeps
Oh.
sliding.
Probably
Okay.
It's like 58%
I
probably.
wasn't thinking tax bracket. I was thinking just more so because it was a lottery thing that they're
No,
fucking
yeah.
you.
Because we make, say we make like, I don't know, say we make $50,000 a year. All right? We don't.
Why doesn't the government just do their own lottery?
They do. It's like the Illinois lottery or like the
Yeah.
New York lottery.
Oh, it is? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That shit's not fucking, that shit's rigged.
Oh, I would.
Well, apparently
They
even
used
if you
to-
fucking
they
win,
used
you
to
don't
show-
win, so.
They used to show the bitch on the lottery pulling the numbers. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
even do that anymore.
I do remember that.
They just release the numbers.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Suspect.
They would never show the number going up either. It was always like
yeah,
a
it
tight
always was
zoom in.
very like.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was like all right. So does the bottom drop out and one ball goes up? Like what the fuck happens here? Come on. Are they all filled with sevens?
I was gonna say, or what is you put like a little metal piece like in one of the balls, and it like
Magnet,
magnets up.
yeah.
Yeah, like what? Something's going on. Something. Some foul play.
I believe it.
Isn't that crazy though? So that dude made 430 million. Government made half. I'm sorry, double of what he made.
That's just a shame.
It sucks that hearing that is a bad thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's still got 430 million.
Right.
no, but I'm
I'll
saying
tax,
the government
but-
getting that money because it's like they're gonna do dick with it. Like
Yeah,
it
like,
shouldn't be a bad thought in and of itself. We're like,
our
"Ooh,
roads
good,
are
good."
roads are still fucked up.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. If they went and did that shit in a timely fucking fashion and not started shit and then left orange cones on the road for fucking 3 years without doing shit to it.
Such a shit state.
There's shit
So
systems.
It's so crazy. You would think that like with the workforce that like the state has with like road crews and everything, that like it would just be 24/7
Mowing down across,
ripping up road, laying down new road, filling potholes, cracks, bullshit. No. You know how many fucking tires I've gone through on my car? My car has like my tires are like this thin on my on my Volkswagen. I've gone through three
ramp,
tires on this fucking the same one, the front right.
the ramp from work to 80.
Yeah, you got to go. You fucking get
And then
around these fucking potholes.
I mean, that is just the middle of the road is.
Oh, just crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
There's no driving around a pothole on that ramp. It's just
There's a fucking sinkhole by the Chinese restaurant.
yeah, there
Dude,
is.
Holy fuck. Dude, it's raining. I see cars just go boom. Like bottom out of this fucking sink. Dude, I swear to God, it's like 8 feet by 4 feet. It's fucking huge. No one's done anything about it. It's been there for a year. It's so crazy.
I love it. I love it.
It's so crazy.
And again, like it's not a complaint. If like obviously there's worse things, but like
What are you doing?
yeah, like those worse things maybe have more complex solutions where it's like, well, this we could fix. Like you,
Yeah.
could, like the same guy. Like we pay people to fucking mow the lawn, like around shit. Like those are government people. Like I don't know. Why wouldn't you just have the same thing? Like you said, maybe still do the bidding contracts for like big highways and stuff, but just like potholes here and there. Like
repaving the road. There should just be a fucking road crew that is just 24/7, 365.
you just work the fucking night shift.
Yeah, go. Just fucking
Start with the oldest road and just work your way up.
just
like the worst
fucking
off.
redo everything.
That's what they were supposed
Or-
to do with the all the telephone wires. But now the shit's just breaking because they didn't.
Or another smart thing would be we understand that that like the blacktop we use is shitty, right? We have millions of
drive
smart.
across that red stuff on 55 when you go to Chicago. It's like that red pavement.
No, red pavement.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like brick looking.
No,
On 55?
Yes.
is it nice?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
I think. Headed to Chicago. Could be 355.
Is it nice?
Yeah. Smooth.
Really?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. You would think that, like, with all the smart people in the world and, like, how much money, like, we have, like, you would think that they would just engineer something better for roads, like, where they get cold.
Oh, they do. But, I mean, you're not going to repave that road in another 10 years or whatever the fuck. So why the fuck would a company invest
Why
in
wouldn't
it?
they just, like, repave them all now?
You, like I said.
Oh, because there's no repaving
right, why,
benefit.
yeah. Why would you
Because
get
it's all about making money.
Why would I make a razor that lasts you a lifetime when I can make you a razor that you're going to have to buy another one in like a year or next month or whatever?
Because then everybody would buy your razor.
Once, and then I'd be out of business.
No, because there's a shit ton of people in the world. There's a lot of roads.
But I'm a greedy motherfucker.
I was going to say, like, yes to what you're saying, but it's the same people that, like, could be a billionaire and have a company full of rich people, but instead decided to be a really, really big billionaire and have a company full of, like,
Still living like the same billionaire lifestyle. He just has like a couple more zeros in his bank account, like for no reason.
So crazy.
nothing's effectively changed. Meanwhile, like, those dollars are everything to the people in the factory. So it's that same dude.
Yeah.
I always used to think about it on commercials as a kid where I'd be like, why wouldn't you just, something's expensive, and it's like, all right, so now some people are going to buy it, but most people can't because it's that expensive. If you lower the price, that many more people would buy it. Because all those same people are going to get it.
Yeah.
But now you just opened up the door. It's
like
going to make up plus some.
It's like the gaming systems that come out every fucking 6 years that raise $100 every year.
They just raised the price on the Oculus Quest for no fucking
you're
reason.
saying.
So
At all.
fucking crazy.
Zero new features.
It's so
Zero
crazy.
new fucking features.
It's so crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw this one thing. It was like it was like a concept for a road tile, and I guess some dudes made them. Where it was like an octagon or hexagon shaped tile that you would lay down in these roads, and like as the weather shifts, they like separate and all this other shit, so it doesn't get potholes or anything.
You just replace tiles.
Yeah, they're exactly that, and then they're heated, so for like winter, you don't have to fucking plow.
Yeah.
And then there's LED lights in all of them that you can, if you have to re-switch like the lanes in the road,
like
you can
lane
move.
traffic,
You can
yeah.
move the lines. You can move the lines. You can rearrange like parking lots and
That's
shit.
fucking dope.
It was fucking crazy. And the things are solar panels, so they just auto charge themselves. And it was like this. If we did this, it would be so much more cheaper than like repaving all the roads. It's like a much cheaper way than the roads we do now.
Not paying for plows.
Exactly. Not
Salting the road.
not paying for
Yeah.
plows. Yeah, doing all that shit.
And at that point, it kind of tumbles down to then, like, because again, not saying it's bad, like progress is good and everything, but it does then bring up the question of like, so then do all those plower people get told what the truckers got told, and they were like, yeah, go learn the code or whatever, and it's like, you just don't have a job anymore.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, that's like a seasonal
Yeah.
gig. It's not-
I
but
don't
it's just like that.
Those are also just like city workers. So I feel like those city workers can just get repurposed to be like, all right,
Hopefully, they become the pothole guy.
Yeah. You guys are going to we're gonna pay for you guys to go take classes to learn how to install these fucking things.
If that's what happened, that'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
in an ideal,
Yeah.
And that's what-
world.
And that's what they should do with all these fucking like coal miners and shit, where they're like, oh, you don't all your town's based on is fucking coal. So okay, so let's train you guys on how to install solar panels and do all this stuff, so we can get rid of all your coal mines, and you guys can just install solar panels on this endless amount of land you have that you.
You try getting a coal miner who's got like 10 years left to retirement, and is like, all right, you're gonna start doing solar panels.
If he's that close to retirement, it's tough. At least something like that where it's like working with your hands.
But someone's always going to be close to retirement. You have to.
Yeah,
you have to make the switch.
that
at
would
some
be a
point.
hard switch,
Yeah.
though. That'd be
Yeah.
the only thing. Hawaii just got its last shipment of coal ever. You see that?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're completely done with coal. I think that's
That's cool.
fucking dope as shit.
that's crazy. That's cool.
I feel like couple
What you're
years
not
from
understanding
now.
is clean coal. Clean coal. They got scrubbers on these pipes. They got scrubbers that take everything out.
fucking stupid.
Pure carbon dioxide. That's what you want. Pure carbon dioxide.
So fucking dumb.
I love Alex Jones.
That man is so crazy.
He's
Did you
so
see his,
good.
You were on Reddit. Do you see his court recording?
No.
The judge is like fucking yelling at him. She's just like
gonna hold you-
exhausted. Just exhausted. She's like, Mr. Jones, I've already had to tell you twice. You cannot lie while under oath. And you've already lied twice to me today. I do not want to have to tell you a third time. You cannot lie while under oath in this courtroom.
You
That
can't
dude.
filibuster in a courtroom.
That dude's got to be annoying just because he probably knows every fucking law too.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like, well, actually, by the Fourth Amendment,
In this constitution,
Yeah.
in this thing, and this was
by the bylaws,
this was appealed by the bylaws
Yeah.
of Western County.
I feel bad for
I
that
got constitutional rights.
Feel bad for that judge.
Sir, you've already lied to me twice. I believed it.
I believe it was good. How good was
How's
it?
it a lie if I believe it?
You can look back at the records. I got a photographic memory.
They're like, sir, it says here and here this did not happen.
Yeah.
Who wrote those?
It happens in Bohemian Grove. I'll tell you that right now.
Fucking crazy, man.
Get Joe Rogan out here. He'll tell you.
Listen here, Joe Rogan. I was with Joe Rogan on the election.
He can vouch for me.
You want to hear another crazy story? This was in Lincoln County. Apparently in like the Troy. Where's Troy? It's around here.
What?
I don't know. Troy
Athens,
Township, I believe. I don't know.
Illinois?
Troy. What's MO?
Missouri.
Is that
Missouri.
Missouri?
Yeah.
Missouri?
Yeah.
Basically, okay, so in Troy, Missouri, at a Troy swimming pool was evacuated and closed abruptly midday today after an intoxicated couple fouled in the water. Bailey and Dustin Pons are each being held for $2,500 in bond, according to the Sergeant Dick Decent. Dick Decent. The pool was packed when the two...
Mr. Decent, just call me Dick.
Mr. Decent, yeah, please just call me Dick. That's my name, Dick. The pool was packed when the two stripped naked and entered, and he yelled, "Cleveland Steamer," and then she reclined on the steps and said "Decent," and then he sits on her chest while everyone is scrambling to get out of the pool, and he starts crapping. Damnedest thing I've seen all week.
He shit on a girl's chest in a lake.
He shit on his wife's chest in a Troy pool, in a pool in Troy, Missouri.
So a public pool.
Him
and his wife roll up.
They both strip naked. His wife lays down butt ass naked on the
So
stairs.
people are like, "Excuse me, you can't be naked," and they're like, "If you got a problem with that, you're about to have a fucking nightmare on your hands."
The man then yells, "Cleveland Steamer," and
Which you know
shits
he
on
had
his
thought
wife.
of days
Yeah,
before.
and shits on his wife's chest in the middle of the pool.
Who she should be.
Yeah.
They both should be fucking.
He should be, but like in a regular like dude way, I feel like, where it's like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, lady, what the fuck?
What the fuck are you into? Imagine how bad their house smells.
Give them a lot of credit. They have a house,
Apartment.
car.
Porta potty.
God.
Now we
We ain't got no place to go, so we go down to the pool.
we go down the pool.
You still shit on your wife, though.
What I do with my wife is none of your goddamn business. This is such a beautiful pool in Troy, Michigan, Missouri. What is this you call a Cleveland Steamer? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
the one thing he's not smiling at.
His wife, her husband did the poo-poo on his chest. See, he do the poo-poo.
What a... Because, like, who do you think requests that? The girl requests that?
I'm lightheaded. Nick's about to go do a Cleveland Steamer in the bathroom.
But the girl asked for it? Which do you think is more likely? The girl asked for it and the guy is just like, you are one crazy broad. And
I assume it goes back to, like, the guy
Or do you think he wants to do it and she just wants to do whatever he's
I feel like
down
the
with?
guy. I feel like the guy is just down for whatever.
I think it's
all
the first
time.
thing. Yeah, I
guy,
think the girl's a freak and wants to get shit on. He's
Yeah.
like, you are nuts. Let's
you
go
are
for it.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking do in public. Let's
Yeah.
do this now.
That's my read
yeah.
on it.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, he's been waiting his whole life for this. He's gone through 3 marriages hoping that this was gonna happen.
Finally,
Finally, I have someone fucking normal.
I got a girl with a toilet for a chest.
That's what that dent on your chest is, honey. That's so gross.
That's one of those like,
Just foul.
yeah.
I'm down for pretty much anything except
I was
for
gonna say,
piss and shit. Like
Most
I'm not,
kinks, you even if it's not for you, you could like
no,
understand where you're coming from.
I could flip it and I could spin it to where it's like, okay,
Those
this-
I'm like, man, that is out there.
yeah, it's more sexy when like just seeing the girl into it is just being like, oh, okay, that is sexy.
Mhm.
Like I like this. I could be into this because you're getting pleasure from it. But no, I can't shit on someone. I can't even piss in front of people. I get stage fright.
Oh, I hate when it's a trough
I
situation.
can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I get in my head. Even in like a urinal sometimes I can't piss in front of people. If it's like a packed bathroom, I'll wait for the stall.
The urinal, I have it physically. I don't really mind it mentally. Like nothing's happening up here. Like I go to piss, but I
So
really
you can walk up, unzip, piss.
no. That's what I'm saying. Physically, I still experience it. Like
Yeah,
where
that's what
it's
it
like
is.
stage fright or whatever. Where I'm like, oh, like
Just do.
I know I have to piss. Yeah.
I have to pee really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I've stood there long enough and have left the bathroom. Have you done that?
I've definitely had it where like I'm there, someone next to me finishes peeing, guy comes up, he finishes peeing, and I'm like just starting to pee
Yeah.
by the end. Now the third
Yeah.
guy is up.
I shouldn't care.
Oh no.
I shouldn't care. Do you get stage fright when you piss?
Well, he's practiced more.
Yeah,
than we
you're in
have.
a bar. Yeah, I guess you're better at it.
No, I meant he pees all the time.
What?
Oh yeah, you do pee all the time. Oh.
I'm so confused.
We're
When-
talking about
when
pissing
you go-
at urinals
When
and
you go,
stuff.
when you walk up to a urinal or like or even worse, like a trough. If there's
Trough is rough.
if you walk up to like a trough
Ball game.
and
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
shoulder to shoulder with somebody, can you just walk up, unzip, dick out, piss?
9 times out of 10, yeah.
Really?
I mean, if I gotta pee, I'll just pee.
I envy that.
See, I think mine is more back than anything else, to be honest. Because I kind of just need to like rock into a piss almost. I can't just like stand there.
Really?
That's what more my thing. I think is like a comfortability thing, not so much like a
Yeah, I don't
in
know.
my head
I'm
thing.
like I'm on like edge in a bath. I don't know. I can't piss sometimes. I've gone into a bathroom. I've stood at a urinal, packed. I stand there. I'm in my own head, and I'm like, I haven't pissed yet. These people are judging me hardcore, and
judging.
I'll leave the bathroom.
No, they're probably impressed about how
Yeah.
long you held your piss and how
I'll leave the
big a
bathroom.
piss you're having.
I've had
You won't even pee.
I've had to pee so bad that I've gone into a bathroom at like a sporting event, right? Went to the urinal, tried to pee, couldn't piss because it's packed. Have left the bathroom, washed my hands, left the bathroom, washed my hands, left the bathroom, and then went and looked for another bathroom.
Is it? See,
I've
I
done
think it's
that.
better when it's crowded.
Really?
Because then it's like I guess more for the trough situation specifically. Because if you're the trough solo, like it's kind of rough.
Really?
I
See,
like
I feel
when
like I
it's the
could-
full bathroom and it feels like livestock and people are just lining up. Because then it's
See,
like
I don't like that. I feel pressured. People are looking at me.
see, I don't think people are looking at you.
I'll wait
then.
for the stall.
people because then it's so like it's just like automatic. No
Yeah.
one's like thinking. Wherever if you're just the one person, there's too much space to be.
Yeah, but what if I can't piss? I'm standing at the urinal and then people are leaving and I'm still fucking there.
You got a big piss.
Okay. See, yeah, I like
I don't
it's
think
that easy.
anyone ever judges
know.
anyone while like in the
I know.
men's bathroom.
I never
Like,
have.
come on, like,
That's what I'm saying. I
only
like
person-
when it's a lot of people because then I feel like it isn't no judgment.
yeah,
The only
If it's
person
me
I'm
and one other
judging-
guy, then I maybe be like, "Fuck's this guy thinking about?"
Yeah,
You know.
I've never judged someone in the bathroom except for the one with their pants around their ankles.
Well,
And then usually in that case you,
wish
can't
them.
judge them.
You wish them
Yeah.
well.
You wish them the best.
it's a,
You hope they have someone waiting outside for
It's
them.
crazy. My buddy Brendan can just. We've been golfing and like, he'll just, like at the tee box, will just like unzip, pull the dick out of the zipper, and just like lean up against the cart mid conversation with me and just piss while I'm sitting next to him. And I'm like, I don't know how you do that, man.
I feel like it'd be uncomfortable for
No,
you more
dude.
than anything.
Oh, you don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit either, but like,
Dick's
I
2
think
feet
that's-
from your head, yeah.
So,
Well, I can't see him. He's like hunched over behind
right,
the cart.
right.
He's
but
hiding
still.
himself. He's
Hunched
but then-
over taking a piss.
But this is also because like the cart is what's blocking him from the other people on the tee box 15 feet from us.
See,
Oh yeah, and then nobody suspects a thing. He just does it. It's crazy.
I do like to piss outside.
I love a piss outside.
I love a piss outside.
It's
We'll be in
instinctual.
We'll be in Michigan. We'll be drinking in the garage. He'll just turn around and start pissing.
I piss behind the garage in New York all the time.
Yeah, but also gotta go behind the garage. I'm not
Behind the garage. Gentlemen.
gonna continue the conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not break eye contact.
Bears going all the way this year.
I've gotten home late to where my parents are sleeping, and I don't want to flush the toilet. To where I let the dogs out, and I'm like, all right, I'll piss outside with you guys.
Piss outside for you.
Everyone's doing it.
I just stand in the bag. Finn's pissing next to me.
You're pissing. It's cool.
I'm taking a good piss. Tank's taking a shit. I won't go that far. You ever shit outside?
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. No, I don't. I can't say I have.
I don't believe so.
I had a buddy. His name's Dylan. And we
Shit my pants outside.
really.
Like sharded or whatever.
I feel like that I have
done. Yeah,
definitely
sure
done
I've
at some
I,
point.
I have to have done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think
It's
I've
so
ever shit outside.
It's so shameful too.
When you
any
when
shart's a shameful thing.
When you
but-
think it's a
fart, then you had it covered, and then
And
the
then- and then
realization
it's wet,
sets in.
you're like, oh fuck. My buddy Brendan, same guy. We were working at Depot. He jumped out the back of a box truck, hit the ground, shit his pants. He was wearing khakis too. He had to go home. He had to go home, change, come back. He was closing.
Lewis at work did something,
But,
I forget, and split his pants.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good one. A little blowout.
Sarah split her pants at work one time.
Yeah. She's large. But what was I saying?
Real
bef-
Miss
what was I-
Puff type.
What was I saying before that?
About
Poop.
piss.
Yeah, pissing, shitting.
That
Talking about
guy
the
shit
dog
on
going
that wife's
outside.
chest.
No. You were saying before I said
Piss
the thing.
trough.
No, before I said the thing about Brendan shitting his pants. Shit in your pants.
Sharding.
Oh, shit in public or shit
yeah,
outside.
Shit outside.
My buddy Dylan.
There it is.
We have this
Hell
field.
of a podcast.
Hell of a podcast. We had this buddy. I had this. We have like this field across my house. You've seen my house, and it's just open. So
It's a field.
we would just walk over there and like, they would be like working on shit. They'd be excavating things, and we would just like fuck around with their shit. And my buddy Dylan, like we were out there and like we can just walk home. He was like, "Man, I really got to shit." And I'm like, "Okay, let's go home. You could shit, and we'll go back out." And he's like, "Nah, I'm just gonna shit here." Pulls his pants down, shits on the dirt, just in the open, and then just pulls them up and keeps going about his day.
So even if you do,
Ain't that crazy? No wipe.
but
no
even
wipe.
if you-
No wipe Wednesday.
even if it is a wipeless shit, you still wipe once to confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing where it's
No,
like,
you always confirm.
even if your sense of it is that, this
That
is
was-
a
that
log,
that
we're
was
good,
Clean. That was
No.
clean.
you still have to check. So
no, it wasn't good.
yeah,
You
that's
said
not
that,
good.
It
Yeah.
was crazy. Imagine the friction when you walk,
Just the hot summer
or just
day.
the lack of friction. It's like Vaseline between your butt cheeks.
But it's not Vaseline.
Yeah, you know what I
Shit.
mean. It's terrible.
Still hang out with that kid?
No, I don't talk to him
Yeah,
anymore.
there you go.
Had a falling out.
Can only imagine why.
Yeah.
Maybe for the best.
It's
Can't
weird.
keep
You know what's
shitting
fun?
everywhere we go.
You know what's funny? I didn't talk to him for like 6 years though. I talked to him recently. Normal dude now.
Still shitting everywhere or
Still
not?
just a normal dude. No, he wipes now. I asked
He
him.
wipes, I
That's-
asked.
yeah.
It's the first thing I asked.
Where are we at on that?
Where we at on the wipe?
Okay.
Jesus. How many more? Any videos? Are we done?
We're at hour 20.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm
Any videos?
You gotta go.
getting called in early.
Oh, you
Ouch.
Yeah.
Like right now?
No, not right now. Right now, I'd fucking tell him to go suck a dick.
Yeah.
I'd be in there for 12 hours.
A fat hog.
A fat hog.
I didn't have any videos though.
I have some in there, but let's just take a look, and we can maybe we'll just save them for next week. What? Let's play that firework one just to go out. It's quick. It's crazy. It's probably gonna start pause as always.
Or muted.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yo. Isn't that fucking crazy?
So fun. I love fireworks. Oh shit.
Bro, can you imagine the fucking rude awakening that person got?
Just
I
sleeping,
just-
just
you're
on the
wa-
couch, watching TV.
You're
I
watching
love the second between it entering and the explosion. That second.
Did that just boom?
Yeah.
What would you do? Just go inside?
I'd be on a mission to find whoever did this to me and fucking
No.
triangulate their
No.
location.
No. If you were that guy who just lit it.
I probably wouldn't post that video.
Oh,
You just go in?
No, you go into me. I shred any evidence.
I would go in and then I'd be, honey, we're going to dinner.
Delete my search history of fireworks. Can you shoot fireworks in a city?
Can I shoot fireworks off a rooftop?
Firework crime.
Do fireworks only go up? Isn't that fucking
God.
crazy?
You know, before he did this, like,
There was an argument.
I was gonna say either his wife or like the responsible one in the group of friends, like someone was like, yeah, like we're having fun, but like I don't think this is the thing to
It's gonna be
do.
okay. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Don't
what are you
worry.
talking about? It's
They
a
made
rocket.
them feel fucking dumb for being a wet blanket, and then he
Never any
murdered
fun.
someone's
That's why
cat.
no one invites
Yeah.
you.
And this was his
Yeah.
excuse. He goes, it's a rocket.
It's the 4th of July.
Where do rockets go? Up.
Yeah. Let's look back at all the other firework accidents that happened. Shut the fuck up. We're lighting it off.
Bitch, go inside.
Oh my god.
How good is that? Boom. That's fucking crazy.
I like to think of someone reading in bed.
Yup. I was gonna say.
It knocks their lamp over, so they're just met with
Just have 1
darkness.
second of, wait,
and then
what?
a flashbang. They think their house is getting raided.
They're on the top floor. They're like, what is happening?
It's so crazy.
Just a couple brews with the boys. Guys having fun.
It gets better the more you watch it.
Oh my god. Thinking about like the damn, all his stuff is now like blacked out, you know, like scorched. Woo! Freedom.
Inside, everybody inside.
Get in the fire. Honey, you were right.
Just bleaching.
No. He doesn't tell his wife. His wife just goes, wow, you guys came in early. Only one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we're
One
done.
and done, kind of. Just throwing
Yeah, no.
away all of the fucking.
No, they're
fireworks.
duds. They're duds,
They're
hon.
not good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all
duds. These are
duds.
bad. We got to return them.
Yeah, basically, don't even tell anybody that we lit any fireworks off because we didn't. We didn't.
I feel like this isn't in America, though. This doesn't look
No,
like America.
I would assume not.
No, this looks like...
That building is really dark.
Yeah. This is the time of the day when the electricity goes off
Right.
in this nation.
Nation.
This nation.
Sovereign nation.
The grid's not up to par.
I guess Texas has their own power grid.
Texas
Really?
is fucking
They're
wild.
basically their own country.
I guess America has 3 power grids, an east, a west, and a Texas.
yeah.
How funny is that?
That's so crazy.
It's not odd.
It's that right wing mentality.
One more time.
Yo, wait, hold on.
One
If you
more
hit
time.
spacebar on
No,
mute,
because I had it.
what if you do it now? Oh,
I had it like highlighted or
Oh, I see.
something.
I'll say that's good for future reference.
Well, I like going out with the bang. So that was
Hey,
a good
going
one.
out with a bang.
Folks, gave you the long one this week.
You
Hour
felt-
24. We felt good today.
you
How good did this one feel, boys?
felt
Easy
great.
money.
Easy money.
Felt
We're
great.
fine.
Au natural.
We were deathly ill a couple days ago. Come back hot. Come on.
Heard.
On the come up.
Feeling good. But, ladies and gentlemen, like, subscribe, Clip Channel, Instagram, TikTok,
MySpace.
Twitter, MySpace,
Facebook.
AIM, Facebook.
AIM. RuneScape.
Watch the podcast on YouTube. We're going to figure out the
We got Game Boy adapters. Let's play
Follow us on
Pokemon.
Twitch.
Let's play Pokemon.
You know they just have normal shit on Twitch? Like they just have people talking and
Yeah.
stuff? I didn't know that.
I guess that's what it turned into, yeah.
Call of Duty comes back next month.
Call of Duty hasn't been good in like 10 years.
I know,
I
but,
think,
but this
like-
one's going to be good. MW2.
That's what they've always been saying.
We're getting it.
I think Twitch was like for video games, obviously. And then it got into that like mix and match where like girls wanted to show their tits, but they needed to do
Yeah,
something.
that's
So
what
like,
my
we're
brother was
gamers.
saying,
And then
yeah.
now Twitch is like, you could not play the games if you don't want to. Yeah.
just don't be
Nobody
naked,
cares
just-
about the game.
Right.
They just want the tits. You're getting Call of Duty, right?
If we're actually going to play, yeah.
I'll play.
'Cause I have my brother's headset from
If
when he
it's
can't play.
cross-platform, I guess
It is-
I'll play.
it
You said
is-
it's like Modern Warfare 2.
I don't know if it's like Modern Warfare 2. It's Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare that came out felt just like Modern Warfare that came out was the best Call of Duty I've played in fucking 10 years since Modern Warfare 2. The last one.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, 2 ago. Vanguard came out, and then the one before that was Modern Warfare. That one was fucking amazing.
Okay.
This one is the second version of that one,
Okay.
which is it's basically the same. It's the same universe, just different storyline. They're just rehashing it.
Our shit's going to be all fucked up. PS4, PS5, Xbox.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
It'll be fine. Maybe we
We'll stream it on the pod.
maybe we stream it. Who fucking knows? But hour 26 minutes went long for this one. This is for you guys, the fans. Like, subscribe,
That
do the normal
OT.
bullshit. We're having fun, and we'll be back next week.
Wrong.
You fuckers take care.